To all who come, welcome. Disney is a time machine that takes us back, connects us together, and shows us that not even wishing upon a star ever gets old. Now come sit with your friends Jonelle, Sean, and Megan as we deep dive into the heart of Disney.
Hello, friends.
Hello.
I have a confession.
Oh no.
I fell in love with the pizza girl, and now we're having Disney friendship podcast.
I always knew you were a lesbian.
Shush.
No, welcome back, friends. We're on our third episode of Jonas.
Yes.
For the summer, and we're on the Pizza Girl episode. What are your thoughts on the Pizza Girl episode?
It is hard to watch through.
The ending is hard to watch through.
I think all of it's hard to watch through.
Really?
Well, okay. Let's start making this thing clear.
Okay.
Usually we, meaning Sean, Jonelle, and I, watch the episode, movie, whatever, before coming to record.
Yes.
And sometimes we watch it days in advance. And then sometimes we'll watch it 5 minutes in advance. Sometimes, if there's a failed recording, we will watch it, record, then have to redo the recording.
Yes.
We've already watched this episode twice.
Yes. Because we watched it weeks ago. I needed a refresher.
And I remember it pretty well from childhood, which is very rare, as any friend of Disney could tell you. And so rewatching it again, it was a slog. It was a slog.
It did take a little bit of time, especially towards that point where the Jonas Brothers are trying to date Maria. That's the pizza girl's name, Maria. I feel like that part really dragged on a little bit.
And on, and on, and on, and on, and on.
Yeah. But I think the rest of the episode was generally fine. I just found it really funny seeing that pizza became their vice for this girl.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, I don't know. Did you ever have anything where you were a sucker for?
I mean, you would think, because I have ADHD and I get really bad hyperfocuses, that I would need an intervention. But the thing is, I actually control those hyperfixations pretty well. And it wasn't until college, or before college, with a very select few friends, I would tell what my hyperfocuses were, that nothing ever needed an intervention. Although my parents would claim video games.
I don't know. For me, I've never liked a girl that much.
Him? You were married to this one?
I am married to this one, but I was never married to you enough to where I was gonna go out of my way to make sure I cross paths with you as much as humanly possible. That never happened.
Okay. I'll believe you.
Hey, you saw my freshman year. You know that we did not plan to be in the same life group together.
You're right.
We did not plan to take the class on Revelation together. And we did not plan to be in the same friend group either, considering you were part of that friend group a year before you even knew my existence.
Yes.
And I did not know your existence to be able to plan that. Once again, the last episode about the family movies, it didn't have a B plot. Which makes it hard to talk about.
Well, I already have 3 things I want to talk about.
Go ahead.
Okay, first of all, the first scene, we see Joe in a horrendous purple sweater.
And his hair is really badly done.
I mean, yes, but I don't think any of the Jonas hair is particularly styled.
Kevin's. It works.
But here's also my thing. You were a high school boy.
Yep.
Did you ever style your hair?
There's a period where I tried to try and look cool, but...
Point proven. Most guys I knew in high school, unless they had long hair, did not style it.
Most guys in general don't style it.
Hence why it doesn't bother me. But Joe's sweater looks like he sewed those letter beads on it.
Yeah.
It looked like a kindergarten art project, and the only reason I am so mad about this is because we know he has a stylist.
You're not wrong, but you also see that she does, like, trial a lot of things with him, and there's a good chance that that was get rid of the gift from your mother. I didn't think the purple sweater with Joe was that big of a deal. I was more focused on the hair, considering any other time we really see him, his hair is well put together versus this time.
I was on the ugly sweater train. I'm sorry. Okay.
I feel like Kevin was done dirty in this episode because it felt like with Kevin, he didn't actually like Maria. I know Kevin is made to be like the dumb brother, the ditzy brother, the Max, if you will.
Do not like how one of the three siblings, whether it's in Waverly Place or in the Jonas Brothers, has to be dumb. Okay, listen. I know Joe, Nick, and Kevin are real life people.
Yep.
And I'm just commenting on their characters within the show.
Yes.
Not on their real life counterparts. Does that make sense? It reminds me of my friends who were in the closet when they were like in like middle and high school, when like all their friends of like one sex were like, oh my gosh, this guy is so hot. And then the closeted gay friend is like, oh my gosh, right? Totally.
I didn't want to go there, but yeah, in this episode, I wouldn't be surprised if there was a little in the closet because it didn't feel like he actually liked Maria at all. He just was copying Kevin and Joe for Nick and Joe for the most part.
Right? I don't want.
No, he's definitely not queer coded. Besides this episode, I don't remember any bit of him being queer coded.
But he definitely wasn't like as into.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I felt like they just threw him in there.
They were like, oh, right, we got Frankie, we got Joe, we got Nick. Who are we missing? Kevin.
Yeah. And again, it goes to that point of like they didn't have a B plot in this episode, which I think kind of helped kill the moment. It helped kill that momentum down to where that it was just slogging.
Yeah, there was nothing else to focus on.
Exactly. Normally, you get that jump back and forth of an A plot and a B plot in a sitcom, like we saw with Zach and Cody all the time.
Or like, I don't know why randomly like Austin and Allie came into my head.
No, that one always has a B plot as well.
Like, at least there was like Trish in whatever job she had that day.
There was always something different with them because you had a group of 4 friends, the 2 musical ones, the weirdo, the jobaholic.
Or the lazy bum.
Mm-hmm. Depending on how you want to look at it. But this one, because they're all brothers, you kind of force them into the same space. It doesn't necessarily flush out every episode that well just to have 3 brothers and have that be the main subject. Like, at least with like the first episode, you got a little bit of like difference because you had Stella with her like Stelcrow and her doing stuff with
Mitzi.
Couldn't remember if it was Missy or Mitzi for a second, but at least you still had like them. Here, this episode, the last episode, it's just we're seeing a lot of Jonas Brothers. I need other characters to balance it out.
Like, I don't want to say side characters, but like not.
We need other characters that it's not Jonas to balance it out.
Listen, I do want to give some props to the comedy, the slapstick comedy of this episode. The part where the mom is like trying to pull the cheese off of the pizza.
The effects, sound effects, visual effects. Oh my God, I keep getting K-drama vibes.
Yes, K-dramas. I'm also getting like cartoon in real life.
Yes. Like that stretchy sound that they had with the very terrible pizza. Like, I know visually we can see like that pizza looks gross, but like the sound on top of it made it work.
Oh my gosh, right?
Anytime they have this like, oh, kind of moment, you hear that boing.
Oh my gosh, or when they all looked at the camera and it had the bling sound effect.
Yep.
And I was just like, "What?"
Whoever does the sound effects for this show loved their job so much. Like, it was these subtle little sound effects, like the stretching effect, how they muffled over the pizza girl's voice acting when the guys were just zoned in on her pretty face.
Oh my gosh, yes. That person deserves, like, 3 raises.
Mhm.
Mhm, mhm.
That's honestly like a job I wish I could have, being because like I remember in college doing like my own like music theory assignments. We had a film score assignment, and I made one for that was based off of this like clip that looked like it was like a Red Bull or like energy drink kind of commercial video thing. It was so much fun. The entire class was laughing at the end of it because of it, especially when it changed gear.
Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. I was there for that.
I also love how they use Frankie. Like in terms of like looking at comedy, Frankie always he's never like a main character throughout the entire episode. He's always just there at random times.
My favorite part of this episode is Frankie's pizza castle and how he lowers the drawbridge is like, I'm trying to sleep here, and then pulls it back up and it pans back to like view a castle made of pizza boxes and pizza.
Well, then the only other scene in the whole episode was like the dad offering him a slice of this really bad pizza. And all he does is smell it and just go, "Why do you hate me?" Like, I'm sorry, that is so like youngest kid coded.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Like, I know he is the youngest, but it just adds to the insanity that the main Jonas Brothers have of like them being so captivated by this one pizza girl. Granted, she was very pretty. I just wish we see more of the mom sticking it to them a little bit. In this one, like, it's very dad heavy.
Oh yeah.
Like, the last few episodes have just been very dad heavy. And I know the last episode was like, we met the mom, her home movies got destroyed. It's all centered on her birthday.
I still can't believe they spent $500 on pizza.
That's too much on pizza. Even I'm like, you know what? I like pizza, but not $500 worth.
I don't very much care for pizza.
Really?
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna break everyone's hearts. I don't actually particularly care for pizza. I will eat it because one, it's a good reheat food. Like, it's good leftovers. Two, I understand when like we have a bunch of friends over. Like, it's just the easiest thing to like. It's like so easy as a meal for like multiple people. Like, I understand it, and I will not gawk at anyone for being like, we have a pizza. But like,
And also, it just is nice when you have like times where you really don't want to cook or it's too hot to cook.
oh
Like it
yes.
was 90 freaking 5 today. And I'm like, nope, not cooking. Not cooking at all.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Or the other thing is when I don't want to cook a big meal, but I have a toddler who wants to eat a slice of pizza.
Yeah.
But like, oh, $500 of pizza. Ah. I'm surprised that the parents didn't execute them.
I mean, we know that they're successful musicians, so that clearly they're loaded.
I mean, yeah, but I'm just imagining if, I don't know, by some miracle, we come into millions and millions of dollars and our son buys $500 of anything. And me being like, bro, let's talk about too much in access.
I would have loved this episode if, rather than them just trying to have a date with Maria between the three of them, which was all chaos, if they couldn't if the only way they knew to contact Maria was by calling, and it was just this montage of them trying to call Maria and the dad continuously cutting them off, interrupting them, taking the phone, unplugging the phone, whatever. just to stop them because he thinks they're ordering pizza.
Okay, that would have been really funny. That would have been really funny.
Right?
Okay, but like, hear me out. I feel like this was a very boring in context with like Jonas is about 3 very famous musician brothers. I know they wrote a song for Maria, and it's like kind of a bop.
Yes, it is.
Like, is it an earworm? But like, will I find myself humming it tomorrow? Probably.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. It's very not like on the scale of like celebrity to normal person. This was a very normal person episode. I would have loved to see like one of the pizza boxes get stolen by fans, or like the number is leaked somehow, or someone pretends to be Maria to get into the Jonas house.
You know what I would have loved?
Yeah.
Another change. Maria is a normal gal
Yeah.
who is so used to being like going to like the Jonas's house.
Yeah.
I would have loved it if like they're so enthralled by her. She's gorgeous, majestic, smells like
Oregano.
Thank you. If when she came over for the date, the crazy fan came out of her
Yes.
and they were like almost snapped back to their senses.
I'm like, oh.
Yeah, right? And then to call on Frankie for help.
Yeah, also, okay, listen, maybe it's because I'm too into the internet right now, but like Stella brings up like, if one guy has a crush on you, that's cool. If 2 guys have a crush on you, that's great. 3 guys, wow. But when all 3 of them are brothers, that's crazy. That's no bueno. And so when like the boys are trying to explain themselves to Maria, and Kevin's like, we can share you, and we're all like, nope. There would be some girls who would be very into that.
I think Mitzi would. Yeah, you can share me anytime you want.
Okay, hear me out. I feel like she's like overdoing it.
Mitzi?
Mm-hmm. I think she's totally overcompensating for something.
I'm not going to spoil what I do remember of this show, especially in season 2.
She's gay!
No.
I was hoping her and Stella had a little...
No.
Aww. Stella's just giving me I'm too good for all these boys vibes. Please don't tell me she dates one of the Jonas Brothers. Please don't tell me she dates one of the Jonas Brothers. I would cry.
I'm not going to tell you. One way or the other.
Please, Stella, don't date one of the Jonas Brothers.
I'm not. No one tell her. No one spoil anything for her. Don't tell her whether she's right or wrong.
Or do. We can't stop you.
You're not wrong. See, I found it interesting that Stella said that. That just seems like a lot of work to juggle for a girl. Like, to have 2 or 3, any more than one guy trying to get your attention just seems like a lot of work.
Yeah. Okay, listen.
And I'm not just saying that because I have never had more than one girl interested in me at a time, but...
Same! Or more than one guy.
But, like, that still just seems like a lot of work.
Yeah. I had a family member be like, keep your doors open. You can go on multiple dates with people. Not to me specifically, but was like, you can keep, like, as long as you guys don't agree that you're exclusive, you can date, like, as many gentlemen as you want. And I'm just like, bro?
It's weird. What's weird to me is I've understood that concept. Like, it is okay to date more than one person as if you're not in an established relationship.
Yeah.
But, like, I think we've talked about in another episode, I think a Zach and Cody episode, like, dating is not normalized anymore in high school. You don't go on dates. It's you ask out they have to be your boyfriend or girlfriend first. and then you might go on a date.
Okay, listen.
It's a lot of high school hangout, and then maybe coming over after after school every once in a while.
Okay, listen. I have a big problem with this. To just lightly touch on high school dating. So in health class, we had this relationship expert come in.
Is this a like stare thing?
Yes. There's this scare analogy that this person used, and I'll explain it real quick because this is not the main point. But basically there was like these steps, and it was like when you do this thing, it'll fall into this thing, and this thing fall into this thing. And I just remember I had like this good friend, and this friend was a guy, and it was from hugging to kissing. Like those were like the two steps right next to each other. And I was like, no, 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 no. I want to stop at hugging. I will not go past hugging. No, 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 no. I was not ready, obviously. But the other thing that this male relationship expert was telling me about was there was some girls who wanted to wait for the first kiss to be their wedding day.
That does exist.
He was like, "Oh, that's so pure, purity culture, blah 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 blah." And I had this guy sitting next to me, and he was like, "But what if she's a bad kisser? What if you find this out on your wedding day? That you guys just have no physical chemistry."
Oh, that'd be funny.
And I was like, "Bro, you're right." And it comes back to like the boyfriend girlfriend, because could you imagine you ask each other out, or one asks the other out, and you're like, okay, now we're a couple. And it turns out you cannot stand being one-on-one with this person.
Well, I think that's the funny part. Asking someone out no longer means what it means. It used to be asking someone out on a date. Now that term has changed to be asking someone out means be my boyfriend or girlfriend. And I feel like it's kind of just wrong. Like it should be dating. Kids need to learn how to date before they learn how to do a relationship.
I agree. Um,
If you don't know how to date, how are you going to go on dates in a relationship?
I mean, yeah, but like, I feel like when you put a label on boyfriend girlfriend,
Mm-hmm.
do you want to be my boyfriend girlfriend? Um, it automatically sets up failures to be bigger.
Mm-hmm.
So like the example I just brought up, you and this person are great friends.
Yep.
When you're in a group, ask them out, can't stand being one-on-one with them for whatever reason.
Maria.
Maria! What do we have to talk about? You smell like oregano, and
We can share you. It's terrifying.
yeah, no, I feel like it should be normalized that like it's okay to just like go on a few dates. In fact, I went on a date with one of my guy friends. It was a good date. We were not a good pair though. And I still love and respect that human platonically.
Mm-hmm. Our first date was to see a musical.
It was Lion King. My whole family was there.
Yes, they were, but you know what? It still counts. We were dressed fancy. We went out to dinner.
Yes, that we did not pay for because we were in college.
Free meals.
Yes.
But no, I think that's something I'm actually really liking about Jonas so far is that they didn't jump to asking Maria to be their girlfriend. It was come over, have a date at our place, whatever.
Also, it just felt so weird that she came over just to hang out.
Yeah.
Like, okay, imagine for a moment with
Mm-hmm.
you're going to work. There are these three people of the opposite sexes that endlessly call the restaurant for more things that you know are not good. Whether they be pizza, whether it's tea, whether it's, I don't know, XYZ thing. And then they're like, hey, do you want to hang out with us? I don't know about you. That's like a red flag.
I mean, in a normal circumstance, yes, but they are high schoolers only.
I mean, they're high schoolers, but they're also famous high schoolers.
You're not wrong. But after so long, you kind of just get comfortable with people. Like I had my regulars when I worked in a restaurant too that I would know, converse with.
But you weren't personally going to their houses.
No, because I wasn't a delivery driver.
Fair enough.
I'm like, her job was to deliver the pizza.
It just felt really weird.
I think what this episode was really trying to do was to kind of just show the more brotherly antics.
Oh, I thought you were going to say do a spin-off of whatever book Kevin was reading for.
Well, because like in the first episode, it was Nick being a love-struck, hopeless romantic, falls too easy type of guy. Brothers trying to be supportive. It's very introductory. Get to know Kevin, get to know the brothers, meet Stella, meet Mitzi, meet the dad, whatever. Second episode, you meet mom. It's so familial, learning the family. And now here you're setting on a very classic thing of having siblings interested in the same person. Like I know there's a Zack and Cody episode around that same concept.
Once liked the same boy.
Well, there was also age difference between you guys.
I mean, 3 years. But this came to like celebrity crushes too.
But like
Elwoods.
I think to have that kind of like this kind of episode where it's like relationship tension is so easy to use to like engage, grow, and show like sibling dynamics, especially among twins and triplets.
But they're not triplets.
They're all the same age. I'm confident of this.
I thought they were like Irish triplets.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they are fraternal triplets.
I said Irish triplets.
Okay. To be fair, because they are so close, like it wouldn't be surprising if they were.
Yes.
Like you can see why I would be confused on that. But like even then though, like being only a couple years apart, you're relatively in the same circles until you're in separate schools during that year or two.
Were you in the same circles as your brother?
We were almost once I left elementary school, I was never in the same school as my brother. Because me and my brother are 4 years apart, when I left high school was when he was entering high school. So once I left elementary school, we were never in the same school again.
You see, my sister and I were together in elementary school and then in high school.
Mhm.
So, but we were in drastically different circles.
My brother and I would have been in similar circles considering we were both in band.
Yeah, no, my sister and I are completely different in
Now,
personality.
my brother did have crushes on some of my friends. Or thought that they were like real pretty, but
I wouldn't know. My brother and I were not that close.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's what their goal with this episode though was just to kind of like show more realism to the Jonas Brothers, not have them being the Jonas Brothers.
Let them be brothers.
Yeah.
Whose last name happens to be Jonas.
And like I think them having like the Book of Jonas kind of like
I love how they're like, it's 500 years old. I'm like, they didn't have bands back then.
no, but also like how would it's obviously like Barney's bro code from How I Met Your Mother.
Okay.
It's the PG-13 bro code.
Okay. Jonas has some pretty great one-liners or pretty great jokes. What was your favorite joke in this episode?
Why do you hate me?
I think my favorite is when they're all confronting each other about Maria and dating her. Hi.
How do you solve a problem like Maria? Don't copyright us.
No, it wasn't that. It was
Oh,
when
really?
Kevin slid down the pole because, fire station, fire pole, and he has flowers. And they're like, Kevin, what are you doing with flowers? I'm attracting bees. You're allergic to bees. Well, I would have given a better excuse if you just gave me more time. But this is the one I'm holding on to. I'm like, Love Kevin. Love Kevin.
Oh, again, if you saw our last episode, we love Kevin.
We love Kevin. Okay.
Kevin is great.
Okay, listen. I have a little thing. Just a little side tangent, if you will. About Disney trios of 3.
Yes.
There's always like the really smart one. So you have your Justin. You have the
smart one, the cool, edgy one, and the dumb one. Cool one's Joe, smart one's Nick, dumb one is Kevin. How else would you do it?
Hear me out. The dumb one only looks dumb because there's usually a sibling or a friend that is just way smarter than everyone else.
Yes.
Right? Like Justin is like a know-it-all
compared to Max.
Compared to like everyone else.
Yeah, except for the dad. But yeah.
Well, like everyone else in his peer group.
Oh, yes.
So like duh, like Max is going to look dumb compared to Justin, but if you took Justin out of the equation, he's like an average intelligence person. Maybe
more
slightly.
Less. I mean, he still has lots of moments.
I mean, who doesn't? But like Justin just tends to be like over. And I feel like Kevin isn't really attributed to writing songs. That's Nick's thing.
Yeah.
And then like Joe is the heartthrob.
Yep.
I don't know why, but that's just it. And so Kevin is left being this goofy, silly one.
Yep.
Because he isn't the heartthrob, and he isn't the one writing songs.
It's true.
And so, what
he just exists.
Give him like funny one-liners.
Yeah. Well, it's also sad because like we don't know what his role more or less is in the band. Like Nick does drums, which is very important. Joe sings and plays guitar. And then what does Kevin do? Accompany Nick or accompany Joe. Sing his harmony. You know? And then like, yeah, in the group itself, like he's just kind of there. They give more prominence to Joe and Nick. And I think they did that even in Camp Rock as well. Like the only memorable part about him in
the birdhouse
was the birdhouse.
I love the birdhouse.
Which is going to be interesting coming up with Camp Rock 3 that's coming out.
Birdhouse.
Exactly.
Okay, listen. I think this is just the problem with like trios in general.
Trios and twins. Because twins also need to have very defined characteristics to tell them apart within a TV show. Like, look at Zach and Cody. Cody was the smart one. Zach was the dumb, cool one. Only difference with the trios is that they split the dumb and cool.
I think that we watched early Zach and Cody.
This is true.
And they were pretty similar during early Zach and Cody.
Season 1, yes. But
as the show progressed, they started splitting the brothers' personalities further and further apart until we have Cody, who I cannot stand in later seasons.
Yep.
And we have Zach, who I cannot stand in later seasons.
You would stand Zach a little bit more.
I think I can stand Zach a little bit more because Cody gets this arrogant air about him.
Yes, he does.
And I'm gonna throw Bailey under the bus too. She might be more like...
She's more down to earth, even despite being smart.
Yeah, but like she still has that arrogance about her.
Yes, she does.
That she's like, I'm the smartest person in the room. And I'm like, just because you're roommates with London Tipton doesn't mean you're the smartest in the room, Bailey.
See, it's funny hearing you talk about Zach and Cody that way, because I can guarantee that by the time we get to the end of Jonas, Kevin for sure will still be your favorite, but Joe will be your least favorite. I'm guaranteeing that.
Listen. I think that my favorite triplet that Disney made, by triplet I just mean like someone in 3, is Mirabel, Isabella, and Luisa.
Okay.
And that's because all of them have 3 different things, but they're all very distinct, and no one is considered the dumber one.
No, because they went brains, bronze, and beauty versus brains, bronze, and dummy. Every time you say trio, keep on thinking you're going to say Mickey, Donald, and Goofy.
Which has the same problem.
No.
Cool one, Mickey.
No, you have happy, angry, silly.
Cannot stand Donald Duck. I'm so sorry. Like, aesthetic-wise, design-wise, fantastic. The second he opens his duck mouth, I want to kick him so hard.
But no, I do think it's interesting when you look at a twin versus a triplet. The difference is either smart versus hot and dumb, and then triplets, they just split the hot and dumb. Because like the same thing was with Liv and Maddie. Liv was the dumb pretty one.
Mm-hmm.
Maddie was the smart and athletic one.
You know what? This even applies to fish hooks. Mm-hmm. Oscar, the guy with like the thing, it always looks like there's a bite out of his hair.
The one with the bracelets, yeah.
Is the smart one. Yep. And then the one played by Ashley Tisdale.
No, Chelsea Staub, aka Stella.
This whole time, I thought it was Ashley Tisdale. I am so sorry. I am so sorry, internet. Is the smart pretty one.
The female fish, yeah.
Yeah, I mean the pretty one. And then the dumb one.
The dumb one, Milo, played by Kyle Massey, is the dumb one. Yeah. It always applies. It's hot, smart, and dumb.
Let's make a better trio.
What would you make a better trio then? No. I mean, you kind of already said one with
Mirabelle and her sisters.
Yeah, being brains, bronze, and beauty. So you just made the dumb one smart.
I'm going to steal a Backyardigans one. It's fast, so like speed, strength, and empathy.
Okay. If that's just like a superpower based one.
Or smart, I guess.
I mean, that's still smart, brawn, and beauty. More or less.
Who's the beautiful one out of the... It's like Pablo, Tyrone, and Austin.
Okay.
Who's the beautiful one out of the three?
The penguin. Obviously, the penguin is the most beautiful. But
Pablo's
anyways,
my least favorite.
He is my absolute favorite.
Austin.
Anyways, we're not talking about Backyardigans. I vote let's turn Kevin into a jock. Make him Buffy. Turn him into a jock. So anytime they come up to each other, we over-exaggerate it because the show loves to over-exaggerate its sound effects. Always have Kevin pump an iron. Always put a hairbrush in Joe's hand. And you always have Nick. Just be Nick. Nick doesn't need to change. He pulls off the grumpy nerd way too well.
Oh my god. No. Okay, I think they should stick with the silly for him. But this is what a lot of people don't really realize. There's like the dumb one that like throws out that one line that people are like, that one line was really funny. But you know who is one of my favorite funny characters in a TV show? Mr. Iglesias.
That is true.
What's his... Fluffy?
Fluffy
is a very smart person.
Yep.
It takes a really smart person to pull off some more risky jokes that aren't... aren't you allergic to bees?
Are you saying we turn Nick into the Buffy?
No one has to be the Buffy. But, like, yes, we can make one of them super buff, but what I'm saying is it would be funny to see a character who's the funny one and have them be, like, just wickedly smart and just, like, cracking jokes with their intellect.
Oh, so you're saying a hot nerd.
Yeah.
And, like, a smart funny man. Yeah. A smart dumb man, if you will.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or, okay, hear me out. I kind of want, like, I would love a dichotomy between, like, there's, like, the book smart one and then your street smart one. So I would really love, like, let's say Zach and Cody. Because I think Cody has more book smart. And by the end, he is more book smart. And then Zach is more, like, street smart.
I got it.
Yeah?
Dog with a blog.
What?
The 3 siblings in Dog with a Blog. You have Avery, who's like the main character out of the 3. She's wickedly smart, studious, type A to all hell.
Yeah.
Her now stepbrother, Tyler, classic cool dumb guy.
Yeah.
And their younger sister, who's like a child, but she's supposed to
All children.
Child, elementary child. The other 2 are in high school. Like, she's meant to be like the dumb one, basically. And in a later episode, they actually showed that Tyler, despite being the hot dumb one, was actually wickedly smart at math and was like doing ridiculous amounts of math in his head.
We go the Barbie and the Dream House approach.
Oh?
We have one that's musically gifted, aka the skipper. Yes. We have the one that's athletic, and then we have one that's super creative.
That is true. They did make
Chelsea
super
She's
creative.
not dumb.
And then you have Barbie, which is like the super of all 3, the sum of all 3.
She is the GOAT.
Yes.
She is a Mary Sue in the best way.
Yeah, that would be a good way, because you're never putting one of them in a bad light.
Exactly.
But Kevin, I don't think but it's unfair to say that Kevin is being put in a bad light.
I feel like Kevin is not given enough love by the creators of the show.
From what we've seen so far, I would agree with that.
We've only watched 3 episodes.
That is true.
So this is just our commentary on the first 3 episodes. And Kevin is not given enough love.
This is true. But I think we can all agree, though, we all fell in love with the pizza. Not the girl, just the pizza.
No, the job breaker.
Ugh, the way it felt, the dad described it as getting bigger as he chewed.
No, thank you.
Which should not happen.
No, thank you. I think my favorite part was the ending. No, I agree with myself past Megan, who was like, no, the door opening in Frankie. My last comment on this episode is Stella making goo-goo eyes at the guy.
The male Maria.
He was not that pretty. Listen.
No, he was not.
He was not that pretty.
Not just me because I'm like a guy who's good and I don't care for guys, but even generally, like, he's not that good looking.
It's supposed to be like a Fabio, like teenage Fabio.
I thought it was supposed to be a male version of Maria to show her the hypocrisy.
I mean, probably both.
But like with the long hair and everything and the way he like whipped his hair around, it was very Fabio-esque.
Listen, no, he was not that pretty.
But yeah. So with that, like, tell us, guys, what were your thoughts on the Pizza Girl episode? Do you like the song?
Do you hum it in the car? Let's be honest. Do you sing it in the shower? Is it what you sing at karaoke? Let us know in the comments.
Do you love the Pizza Girl? Is the big question. And with that, we will see you on our next episode, also on Jonas. Bye, friends.
Bye-bye.